Picture this. You're scrolling through your ex's Instagram at 2 a.m., wondering how the hell you lost the best thing that ever happened to you. She's glowing in her new photos, clearly thriving without you, while you're sitting there in yesterday's boxers eating cereal for dinner. This was Marcus 6 months ago. 3 years with the same woman, never cheated, always provided. Then one random Tuesday, she looked him dead in the eye and said, "I don't love you anymore." But here's what's about to save your relationship. Marcus made the exact same mistake 73% of men make. A mistake so invisible, most guys don't realize they're doing it until she's already gone. Let me show you through 2 stories happening right now. David walks in from work. His girlfriend Emma is cooking dinner, humming softly. He kisses her cheek, asks, "How was your day?" She says, "Fine." He grabs a beer, flips on TV. Normal Tuesday, right? Wrong. David missed everything. Emma wasn't just humming. She was humming the song from that movie they watched on their second date. The one where she cried and he made fun of her for it. Now, here's the plot twist. Jake walks into the exact same scenario. Same tired girlfriend, same routine, but Jake stops. Really looks at Emma and asks, "Is that from the Notebook? You only hum that when something's bothering you?" Emma drops her spoon, eyes already watering. "You remembered that?" Here's where most relationship advice fails you completely. They'll tell you Jake won because he paid attention. That's surface-level bullshit. The real truth? Emma wasn't crying because Jake remembered her pattern. She was crying because she felt like she existed in his world as more than background noise. Women don't leave because you forgot anniversaries. They leave because they start feeling like extras in their own love story. But wait, Jake almost screwed this up too. When Emma started crying, his first instinct was classic guy mode. What's wrong? How do I fix it? But Emma didn't need fixing. She needed something most men never think to give. She needed to be fascinating to him again. And if you're getting value from this, hit that like button, because what happens next literally changed everything. Instead of trying to solve Emma's tears, Jake said something shocking. "Tell me about the last time you felt genuinely excited about something." 20 minutes later, they're on the kitchen floor. Dinner forgotten. Emma's telling Jake about photography classes she'd been dreaming about, but never mentioned because she assumed he wouldn't care. Jake discovered his girlfriend had dreams he'd never heard, fears that kept her up, ambitions she'd buried as silly, but here's the mind bender. This wasn't just good for Emma. Jake told me later that was the first time in months he'd been genuinely attracted to his girlfriend. Not just physically, mentally. She became interesting again. Most guys treat relationships like subscription services, pay monthly fees, avoid interruptions, maintain satisfaction. But women aren't Netflix accounts. They're complex humans, craving growth and curiosity. Here's what 90% of men get catastrophically wrong. They think love is about comfort. It's not. Love is about fascination. 3 months later, Emma started that photography class. Jake wasn't just supporting her dreams. He was genuinely excited about them. Emma looked at him like their second date again. Meanwhile, Marcus is still scrolling dating apps, wondering what went wrong. Your reality check. Your woman isn't losing interest in the relationship. She's losing interest in the version of herself she becomes around you. Tonight, put your phone away. Look at her and ask, "What's something you've been thinking about that you haven't told me yet?" Then listen. Like her answer is the most fascinating thing you've heard all year. Because here's the brutal truth. The woman who feels boring around you will eventually find someone who makes her feel electric. Which version will you choose to be?